Hey guys, welcome to my channel. I'm Maila in real life, where I document things or vlog things that I am doing, trying, working on in real life. I have officially set my surgery date, and it took a lot to get to this point. This is why I put together a list of 10 things that you need to be doing when preparing for your surgery. The first thing is, you need to make your mind up. Make up what you want to do, what your price range is going to be, what doctor, where you're going, all that right away. Plan around what your budget is supposed to be, because not only do you have to pay for your surgery, you're gonna have to pay for pre-op, your post-op, all that matters, and it plays a role in your results of how everything turns out. Don't try to skip out on it. Don't skip massages, none of that. Plan all of that out. Then your surgery date. You want to block out that time, make a decision on what the best day is going to work for you, whoever your caretaker is going to be, if you have children, what their care is going to do. You want to do that early on. I would say 3 months out or up to a month out, you want to go ahead and start your diet. You want to be eating whole foods and less going out, getting into the habit of drinking your water and stop drinking sodas and drinking alcohol, period. You want to get out of that habit before, because it's going to be harder whenever it comes time to do it. And that's what I'm currently doing. It's good to start exercising beforehand. The reason I say this is to get your cardiovascular system in good shape. That means your blood is going to flow and help you heal faster. What I found on Dr. Williams' page, he recommends to his patients to walk for 15 minutes every day. Each time you're walking, try to walk further. And that's kind of like when you're building muscle, you want to do progressive overload. It's kind of like that. If you know what that is, progressive overload is that you're slowly increasing what you're doing to build up endurance or build muscle with supplements. I am aware right now that my iron is low and I'm gonna have to do blood work. So I am working beforehand with these supplements here. And if you've done any kind of research about the surgery that you're doing, you'll see these 3 right here for iron. And those are important to build up blood, because when you get surgery, you're gonna lose a lot of blood, and you're gonna have those cells reproducing those cells, those red blood cells, because that's gonna get you healing faster. All this stuff is to prepare your body, because it's gonna go under a pretty dramatic surgery. Like, it's gonna be pretty tough. And you wanna do vitamin C. This one has the folic acid. That's why I didn't get another one, but it doesn't have 1,000 milligrams of vitamin C, so I supplement with that one. And then this is just, it's nasty. And a lot of people say they struggle with this. This is actually 10 times better than Mary Ruth. I don't care what anybody say, this stuff makes me gag, but whatever, to each their own. You wanna stay on top of those vitamins beforehand, before your labs, before surgery. You wanna be building up. Even if you're pretty normal, I wouldn't be going in as hard as I am, because I know my iron is low. Now, the thing is, if it's, depending on the doctor that you go to, if it is a little low, I think it starts at 11.1. If you're in that 11.1 to 11.9 range, you can still get cleared, but you'll have to buy Cell Saver. Cell Saver is where all the blood that you lose during the surgery, they take that blood, they collect it, and they cleanse it. They filter it out, and then they give it back to you, kind of like a blood transfusion with your own blood, pretty much. And that, with my doctor, is $500 extra. And I'm really not trying to pay any more extra, but if I have to, that it's gonna be safe for me, then I'll do it. But like I said, I'm working on these supplements to help me build up my iron. Labs, you wanna get those labs done early, but with my doctor, it's 30 days before. I'm 2 months out right now. I'm scheduled to do them. I kind of did a sneak one to see where my iron was. I did them in advance and I know where I'm at, so I'm trying to build up, and hopefully I've gotten my iron to a 12 so I don't have to do that Cell Saver. Okay, so 30 days, I think with my doctor, like I said, it's 30 days before your surgery date. You wanna get those labs in and do your medical clearance. And that I'm not really sure what to expect out of the medical clearance. I'll be vlogging that as well, and I'll take you guys with me so you know, because in my mind, I'm thinking, I don't know, kind of like a physical maybe. We'll see. Packing, you wanna start getting an idea of all the things that you're gonna need. Are you gonna get your 𝒑𝒔𝒊𝒏𝒆𝒔𝒔 from the doctor, or are you gonna get it beforehand? You're gonna get your ab boards, your foams, because a lot of YouTubers that I've watched in the past couple of years, a lot of them didn't have 𝒑𝒔𝒊𝒏𝒆𝒔𝒔s. They just kind of had ACE bandage wrapped around them, or around that they did chin lipo and they had ACE bandage wrapped around it, and I'm just like, this is why you plan ahead and you know these things. Like, do I need a 𝒑𝒔𝒊𝒏𝒆𝒔𝒑? Do I need these things? You need to figure out what you need beforehand, how much you're gonna need to save, and get that budget together. It's not one of those things I wouldn't recommend just jumping on and just doing it. And I will link below a list, my personal list that I have used, that I checked off to make sure I have everything, my packing list. And clothes wise, like, what am I bringing? I'm not bringing a whole bunch of clothes. It's not necessary, because you're gonna be living in pretty much your robe and 𝒑𝒔𝒊𝒏𝒆𝒔𝒑. Like, I'm probably going to go to the doctor in just my robe and some slippers. And oh yeah, and the lovely compression socks. And last but not least, your massage. Like, do you know what the risks are if you don't get a massage after lipo? Like, there's a lot of complications that can come from not doing them. Now, given you can do them yourself if you know what you're doing, like if you've done that research, or you can have your caretaker do them, or they have rolling devices that you can roll. The one that I have one around here, but I'll save that for another time, because I'm not about to be running around my room grabbing everything. But these are things that you want to get going before you've even gotten scheduled. At least that's what this is the steps that I've taken so far. And I'm in a Facebook group, and a lot of people have asked. That's why I was like, let me go ahead and make a video about this, because there's a lot of people out there going to get surgery and they're not prepared and they don't know what they need. And I feel like going the cheapest budget route, like what you actually need to do and what do you need to have when scheduling your surgery. Like, what do you need to get together? This is vlog 1, just the intro of what we're gonna be doing. If this was helpful, go ahead and give me a like. You can share with your friends that are going to get BBLs, lipo. I will link my next video on the 8 fats that feed the fat for the fluff fairy, because that's very important, because you gotta have that fluff fairy to come visit. Your body gotta get ready for that fluff fairy. You guys just follow along with this journey and see what you can learn. Thanks for watching.